Hey, it's Jay. Do you notice anything different about my studio other than the fact that it's nighttime? By the way, this is the first time I've ever filmed at night, and the reason is that I wanted to do a product review. A company called Qoolife sent me these two submersible LED lights located right here and right here, and we're gonna put them to the test. The lights came in a nice compact box with two RF remotes, and I've only opened one so far because all the lights themselves are on the same radio frequency, so you only need one remote to control all the lights in the area. The fact that it comes with two remotes is a really nice thing because if you split the lights up into two areas, you've got a remote for each area. For now, I'm going to keep the lights together, and everything we test today, there's going to be two lights in the background. You also have timers on here to conserve the batteries. You've got a half an hour, an hour, a 2 hour, and a 3 hour timer. So you can set that and then those lights will go off eventually. You can also adjust the brightness. So there's an up and down button on the brightness and then just boom, off and they're off, on and they're on. I like the cyan the best because I guess it's the closest to what I have on the hands-for-hire computer back here. Let's start to explore some of the possibilities for these lights. First thing we're going to test is the magnet. Each little puck has a magnet on the back. It's a small magnet, but we'll see how it holds. This is a dry eraser board that's magnetic. It's not enough to hold it against gravity, so gravity's going to pull it down. It will stay stuck. It's not going to fall forward or rotate forward if it hits something down. Let's try a couple more magnets. We're out in the garage, and this is the fridge that I use for brewing. And I know it's got a good magnetic surface because I have a bunch of magnets on it, so I wanted to put the puck lights to the test here. And there you go, they hold pretty well. I was just afraid that the dry eraser board was not a really strong magnet, so it really wasn't a fair test. If you have a pretty strong magnetic surface, you're gonna be fine with these lights. Okay, we were able to test out the magnet, and the next test up are the suction cups that come with it. It actually comes with 4, but it looks like there's only space for 2. And they have these 2 little grooves on either side, and you can just slide the suction cup right in. So let's test it on the same surfaces that we did the magnet. Pretty good. Not bad. Whoa. How'd that happen? Not exactly sure why that reset to red, but it was very difficult to turn these to different colors because the RF remote is so powerful. I actually had to go outside, change the one outside with all the doors closed and everything, and then came back in and finally it worked. So the remote through air works really, really well. In my opinion, it's powerful because when you put these below water, you need that extra boost, that extra signal to be able to change the color and have it function because it's harder to send radio waves through the medium of water. And here we are back in the garage for the fridge test. Boom. And boom. Pretty good? We're up back at the spa, and both of the lights are still above the water line. They're basically stuck on the tiles just above the water line, so we haven't submerged them yet. I have the spa light on, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch this off, and we're going to see how it looks without the spa light on. And just keep in mind that these lights are still above water, so we're not really shining much light through the water. Alright, so I've put the two lights in the corner, just based on the energy signature. The green's just a little more powerful. It's nearly a full moon, so there's actually a lot of light out here, but alright, let's switch the color up. Oh, that looks pretty good. So that's interesting. I just switched this one to cyan, and that one you can see really well. But this one did not switch, so that kind of goes along with my theory. You really need that extra RF signal in order to get down into the water. So let me hit it once again. There we go. You got it this time. That's pretty good. Let's see if we go to the highest frequency, the shortest wavelength, which is violet. Let's see how that goes. That's pretty awesome. This one still didn't switch. There we go. Okay, let's reach in and grab one of these lights. Just see how it's doing here. It's got a really good seal. I don't see any water inside of it, which is a good thing. And that O-ring, you just have to make sure it's really sealed well before you close this thing up after putting the batteries in. And it looks pretty good. I had a few other spots I wanted to test these out in the house. I'd like to thank Qoolife for sending these over. Their products are linked in the description below. I highly recommend you check them out. They're pretty cool. Until next time.